Good morning, CW Henry School. This is Miss Davis coming to you virtually, bringing you another Black History Bite of the day. If you've tuned in over the past couple days, you know that across the month of February, I'm recording a daily video called the Black History Bites of the Day. Each day, I invite you to log on, listen, and join the virtual conversation. If you're listening on YouTube, I encourage you to subscribe to the channel, and after you watch the video, leave a comment below with any thoughts, questions, or reactions. Today, on February 3rd, we are going to fly forward in history. We're going to come to current history, and we're going to talk about a very important woman who you may have seen on the local news. Who is that woman, you might be wondering? Well, that woman is the very own Stacey Abrams. Now, before I tell you a little bit about her life and her accomplishments, I want you to just look at these two photographs, right? Look at where she is. Maybe you know, maybe you don't know. Maybe you know what she does as a profession. But if you don't know, can you make some predictions? I encourage you to notice that she is holding a microphone. She's standing at a podium. On the left-hand side, it looks like she's sitting on a stage at a presentation or a forum. And on the right-hand side, she's standing in front of a placard that says, "Vote." Well, you might know why, but if not, let's jump in and learn more about her. So who is she? Well, as the second of 6 children growing up in Mississippi and Georgia, Stacey Abrams spent much of her childhood caring for her younger siblings. Her responsibilities from an early age may be why she achieved so much, both in and out of politics, before she was even able to vote. A standout student with an interest in government, Abrams went from being a campaign volunteer to a speechwriter at the age of 17. So she was volunteering, and then at 17, before graduating high school, she's writing speeches. Wow. She graduated with honors from Spelman College, earning a Master of Public Affairs degree at University of Texas at Austin, and a Juris Doctor from Yale Law School, meaning she's a lawyer. She was elected as a state representative in Georgia at the age of 34 and went on to become minority leader of the Georgia House of Representatives. So in her 30s, she accomplished some amazing milestones in state government in her home state, in her state of Georgia. It was in 2018, 3 years ago, that Abrams entered the national spotlight when she ran unsuccessfully for the governor of Georgia, meaning she didn't win. She was the first Black woman in the United States history to be the gubernatorial nominee of a major political party. She was also the first Black woman to deliver the rebuttal to the presidential State of the Union address, which she did in January 2019. So 2 more accomplishments as the first Black woman to do something. And this is in recent history in the past couple years. So in 2018, as you heard on the last slide, she didn't win the race for governor. 55,000 votes prevented Stacey Abrams from becoming the first Black woman governor of Georgia. That might seem like a large number, but for a gubernatorial race, it's really not a lot. When the election narrowly went to the then Secretary of State, Brian Kemp, it reignited debate about how a long history of voter suppression in Georgia may have shaped the outcome, meaning specific groups of people are not coming out to vote in the elections. Given Abrams' proven organizing skills and her firsthand knowledge of the fact that every single vote counts, it should come as no surprise that the politician, lawyer, author, and organizer managed to help register at least 800,000 new voters in Georgia for the 2020 election. That's in the past year. Here's a quote from Stacey Abrams. "Public service has been calling me for as long as I can remember, whether in elected office or as an active citizen. I believe we are required to find solutions to our most intractable problems," meaning our most difficult problems, "and use our skills to expand opportunity for all." Wow, that's really motivational. So on the right-hand side, you see another photograph of Stacey Abrams. This is a photograph of a student reporter, the same age as some of you, interviewing her in New York City a few years ago. So you might be wondering, why did I pick Stacey Abrams as our Black History Bite of the day? Well, I'll be honest, on Monday, this Monday, February the 1st, 2021, she was nominated to receive a Nobel Peace Prize. A member of Norway's parliament said on Monday, the first day of Black History Month in the US, it was also the last day for someone to be nominated for the Nobel Peace Prize. He said, Abrams' work follows in Dr. Martin Luther King Jr.'s footsteps in the fight for equality before the law and for civil rights. This brings you to the end of our Black History Bite for the day. There is so much more to learn and see and find out about Stacey Abrams. So I encourage you to check out the sources that I've linked at the bottom. Go home, ask your parents, ask your teacher, learn more about who Stacey Abrams has been in our recent history. I look forward to joining you again tomorrow for our next Black History Bite of the day. Have a wonderful day, everybody.